Okay, all set to go. Crow Armstrong steps in for the Royals. And we're underway here in the home opener. The changeup missing. Ball 2. Cavalli, a 6'4" righty, 27 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. This one high in the air to left center. Weimer settles underneath it. 1 away. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Alec Burleson.
No, that's low.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but
outside, that's a ball.
Pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And that is low for ball 4. Burleson off of first with 2 away. This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Chaparro. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. In the air, left field. Scott has a beat on it. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Throws to first in time. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Now the left fielder, Joey Weimer. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Scott under it and makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in Nationals Park. On now to the top half of inning number 2. J.J. Weatherholt steps in for the Royals. That one fouled off. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. On the ground to short. Oh, nice play. Throw to first, but it's not in time.
He's in there.
Base hit.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line. Beat the throw pretty easily.
Pages at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The 0-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Nunez. The throw to first, and there are 2 outs.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Nolan Gorman in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Fastball almost got him there.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you.
Ball
so
3.
Make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And ball 4 to a board. This is again inside. 5 in a row. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
now
off
it's the
for
Nationals
the
cleanup hitter, James Wood.
Designated hitter, James Wood.
A really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 5th, catcher, Gaybert Ruiz.
Check swing went around. That's strike 1. No score here in the 2nd.
Inside, ball 1.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Inside, almost got him. Fights it off. You'll see another. Two on the way. Wood gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hit on the ground, might be 2 to Weatherholt. Back to first, and that is a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double
right
plays
fielder,
brings back some adrenaline.
Cruz.
It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
There you go.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's high.
And
ball.
Another ball. Swings through that one for strike 1. Popped up. Burleson settles under it. That is the inning. Back in Washington, D.C. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Hey!
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Weimer takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Up next for the Royals, the designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
To second, Abrams. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Nationals Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
In the air to left center. Scott on the move, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Nasim Nunez.
Fought off foul. Still tied at 0. Last of the third.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that one fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
Swing and a pop-up. 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Andres Chaparro.
Aye!
On the ground, right side, Weatherhold. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jordan Walker. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 1-2. Ripped to short. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping
Up
the ball
next
out
for
of
the
the air.
Royals,
Lets the
second
defense
baseman,
work behind him with
J.J.
another ground ball.
Weatherhold.
Good execution.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Checks over to first. Back safely. And here is Mason Wynn.
Ball, that's inside.
Wynn goes 5 feet 9 inches, 185 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2020.
Runner, yes, yes.
Runner takes off. Slow roller to third.
Nope, that's
and
foul.
It goes just foul. This one in the air center field. He's got it. 2 down. Go ahead run
Up
on
next
base.
for the Royals,
Pedro
catcher,
Pages
Pedro
steps in for the
Pages.
Royals. He's 0 for 1. Check swing called strike. 0-1. On the ground, House. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom of the 4th, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Jacob Young. Late swing fouled off.
Well, these Nats just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot. The Nationals strike first. It's 1-0.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Gorman sends it across to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
For the Nationals,
so up next, Joey Wiemer.
Joey Wiemer.
Ball, that's off the plate.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get an out on the play.
Up next for the Nationals, designated hitter, James Wood.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swinging a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Here comes the 0-1. That
ball
one almost
inside.
got him.
Inside
spot right here, a couple runners on, 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Base hit into the outfield. The throw in, not close. He comes across to score. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Ball one.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And a big swing and a miss. Next one off the plate inside. Full count now. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. In there for strike three.
Save!
So the third, too late. Save, double steal.
And that's a head scratching at bat, walking back to the dugout. But you got to give credit to the pitcher, working his way back in and finishing the hitter off.
House stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Scott under it, and that is that. Back in Washington, D.C. All set for the start of the inning. Nolan Gorman steps in for the Royals. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Waste no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Ball one.
Inside corner for a strike. Nice pitch right there. That's strike two.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Pete Crow Armstrong down. His dad, Matt, grew up a huge Cubs fan and passed that. Nunez over to second.
He's in there.
First, safe. Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. Ball one, no strikes. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. The tag.
Now he got in.
And a 2-1 ball game now.
Now pitching for the
So they
Nationals.
turn things over to the righty,
Number
Alec Jacob.
37.
Still pretty early in the ball
Alec
game, so
Jacob.
this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Gets him to chase after that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up. Nasim Nunez
Lead off for
now at the plate.
Washington.
He popped out his
Second
first time.
baseman, Nasim Nunez.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
You know, these Nationals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Did he go?
Nunez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout.
Up next for the Nationals, first baseman Andres Chaparro.
That's a ball.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So the
Up
next
next
lineup
for the
turns over.
Nationals,
Here's the center
center
fielder,
fielder,
Jacob Young.
Jacob
He's
Young.
already homered here in this one.
Ball in.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Just
Nope,
off the
inside, ball
inside
2.
edge. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. This one in the air, right field. Walker hustling after
That's
it.
foul.
Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. 2 down, nobody on. Set
3.
down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back here in Nationals. Top 6, J.J. Weatherholt steps in for the Royals. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ball. That's inside.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing. And
Lunges, got it. And next up for the Royals, Pedro Pages. The Royals with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the
Hey!
6th. Throw to
Safe!
second, he's safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Got him swinging, it's a strikeout. Time
Out.
called.
as a pitcher, you know runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Now pitching
The
for the
pitcher on
Nationals.
here, P.J.
Number
Pooler.
50.
Pretty big spot he's coming into,
P.J.
trying to strand that runner
Pooler.
at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Hey! Ball one.
And that
Nope.
misses. And it's 2-1. Just
No,
off the
inside.
inside edge. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hit hard on the ground is short. Abrams tosses the first, and the inning is over. Well, we go bottom 6
Leading
for
off
C.J.
for
Abrams now.
Washington.
You know, this is kind of a tough
Shortstop,
matchup as a
C.J.
left. Hitter facing a left-handed.
Now pitching
On the
for
mound
Kansas
now,
City,
Daniel
number
Lynch.
41.
Pretty
Daniel
tight game,
Lynch.
so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hey!
And a strike in there. Check
Hey!
swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. To the right side, Weatherholt. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Hey! Off the plate, ball one.
Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. Stays alive.
Did he go?
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. Comes the 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one inside. Look out. In the air, right field. Walker on the move towards the line. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, designated hitter, James Wood.
Inside, ball one.
That is the inning.
Leading off for the Royals, left fielder, Victor Scott II.
Left field. And there's 1 down.
Ball, that's inside.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Now pitching for the
On to
Nationals.
pitch now for the Nationals,
Number
Cole Henry.
99.
These are the spots
Cole
relievers
Henry.
really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin.
Hauls it in to end the inning.
Leading off for the Nationals, catcher Keibert Ruiz.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
On the ground to the
Foul
left.
ball.
And that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. Hit hard, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Nationals, right fielder Dylan Cruz.
Hey! Ball 1.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Into left center for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Stay
Now
hit for the
pitching
Nats.
for Kansas City,
So the
number
closer
25,
summoned from the bullpen,
Matt
Matt Strong.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Hey! Ball, that's off the plate.
First and second, no outs. Here the bottom of the 7th. That's ripped. Base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Grounded to third, could be 2. He fires home for 1, and that's all they'll get. All loaded up.
Up next
Andres
for the
Chaparro
Nationals,
digging in for the
first
Nationals.
baseman,
Golden
Andres
opportunity
Chaparro.
right here. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 out, base is full. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have this one. Brings it in, Here comes the runner from third. In to score from third. And they take the lead in the seventh.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder, Jacob Young.
Fouled off left side. 2 on, 2 outs.
Inside, ball 1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That's
Good
ball
slider
2.
down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
3-2 now. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If
Up
they don't
next
end up
for
winning
the
this ball game,
Nationals,
they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Fouls away the first offering.
Ball inside. Oh,
Look, in
that's off the
situations
plate.
like
Ball
these,
2.
the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit. 1 run in already. The throw home.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself in.
Now
Good
pitching
count.
for
I don't know.
Kansas City,
Carlos
number
Estevez
53,
gets
Carlos
the call from the pen.
Estevez.
And this is a really
Pitch
tough
hitting
spot to
for
come
Washington,
into as he tries to
number
keep
4,
this one close.
Jalen
You almost have
Lyle.
to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
That is the inning. And now the first baseman, Alec Burleson.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they
Up
cleaned
next for
things
the
up
Royals,
for the out.
right fielder Jordan Walker.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Up next
Two
for the
down,
Royals,
bases empty.
second baseman.
Next up for the Royals, J.J. Weatherholt.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Here's your 1.
Yep, that ball went out. Inside, ball 2.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lyle settles under this one, and that'll do it.
Leading off for Washington, designated hitter James Wood.
Inside.
Ball, that's inside.
Ball 1.
That's inside. There he go.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Reaching down, makes the catch. And that clips the inside corner.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Nope, that's inside.
Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Man at first, one away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Brady House, the next to hit.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
In the air, left field. Scott settles underneath it. And that'll do it. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from the seat of his pants.
He's out.
On the money. Nice play.
Up next for the Royals, catcher Pedro Pajes.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. Last chance
Up
for the
next
Royals.
for the Royals,
And next up
third
for the
baseman,
Royals, Sung-Mun Song. He's 0 for 1. They're down to their final strike. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. Jacob with his first major league win.